So as most of you know by now, a few days back we saw the Lexington assault rifle introduced into the game, and for me it is quickly becoming one of my favorite weapons to use. Therefore, in today's video, I'm going to highlight one of the many builds you can center around this weapon. Now, as always, we're going to jump right into the details, and if you happen to enjoy this, do me a favor and hit that like button really quick. It truly helps the channel out. And if you want to stay up to speed on all things Division, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button as well. Now, I do not want to waste your time, my fellow agents. We're going to jump right into the build breakdown. After that, I will show you some gameplay footage. Now, starting with the specialization, you can see I'm using Gunner, and the main reason for that is because it gives me access to the Banshee Pulse, which I like to switch to depending on what I'm doing in the game. So let's say if I'm running a mission, I may use the Assault Drone and the Crusader Shield, or if I switch it up and do a bounty, I may want to switch to the Banshee Pulse, so that does give me that ability. And always remember, no matter which specialization you may choose, always have the proper weapons activated in your weapon skill tree. That way you're getting that 15% weapon damage bonus regardless of which one you're using. Now, obviously, my primary is the Lexington, and everyone out there should have gotten this weapon by simply logging into the game. However, if you did have a problem with that, I will talk about a few things at the end of the build breakdown. Now, getting back to the weapon itself, it is at expertise level 14, and you can see I'm using the Talon Killer. Killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 70% crit hit damage for 10 seconds. My fellow agents, that is a lifetime in this game. And as far as the secondary and sidearm are concerned, honestly, put anything you want there. It's totally up to you. I pretty much do not put this weapon down. And like I said earlier, this is going to be one of many builds I bring you based around this thing. And with that being said, my friends, it's going to take us to the gear itself. You can see I'm running 4 Striker, 1 Fenris, and the Coyote's mask, which is what I'm starting with, as you can see on screen. Now, this has the Talent Pack instincts, and this happens to be one of those talents in the game that you can benefit from regardless of if you're running solo or in a group, because you're going to get a crit hit chance and or crit hit damage bonus depending on the distance of the last enemy you hit. You can see how the breakdown looks right in front of you. And for those of you out there who may not have this mask, in my opinion, this is a must-have exotic. I recommend hitting up countdown, set your targeted loot accordingly to masks. Hopefully you pick one up. I was able to get one on my PC character the other day. Very happy about that. Next, we have the body armor. It is the 1 piece of Fenris, and having that equipped is going to give us that extra 10% assault rifle damage bonus, and you can see I am using the Talent Obliterate. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 20 times. Next, my fellow agents, we have the holster, knee pads, gloves, and backpack. They are the 4 pieces of the Striker gear set. We're running all 4 so we get all of the gear set bonuses. 2 pieces 15% weapon handling, 3 pieces 15% rate of fire, and 4 pieces Striker's Gamble. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. And one thing you'll notice on every single piece of gear is I'm trying to stack crit hit chance and crit hit damage everywhere I can. Now when it comes to the backpack, because we are wearing the Striker bag, that is actually going to increase the damage put out by Striker's Gamble by 0.65% to 0.90%. And always remember, my fellow agents, this build is just a template. The most important thing you can do as a player is truly take your time and make a build your own. And what I mean by that is, you can see, for instance, I'm sitting at 1.3 million armor. So for many players out there, you may look at this build and say, I do not need that much armor. Some of you may want a little bit more. Totally up to you, my fellow agents. Try out different variations. As I said previously, when it comes to the skills, I'm usually running with the Crusader Shield, and the other skill is either the Assault Drone, because it's a great distraction to NPC and puts out damage as well. And again, because I am using the Gunner specialization, I do have access to the Banshee Pulse. Hope this video helped you out, my friends, and as always, questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know and I will do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. Most of you know by now that one of my favorite aspects about putting these build videos together is the family that we have here at the channel. So if you happen to have any tips or tricks you want to pass along to new and returning players, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. On that note, I'm going to leave you with that gameplay footage. As always, I want to take a moment and thank you for your incredible support of this channel. Please let me know of any other questions you may have I did not address. Thank you all so much for the privilege of your time, and as I mention at the end of every one of these, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
all clear. I repeat, compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter. Says they've turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have